Okay, this is a HOEREV baby cube. It has a battery, an internal battery, and it has three different functions: a cab emulator, reverb, a delay mod pedal, and a tone amp pedal. It also has a tuner. If you press the two buttons at the same time, it'll tune to A, E. You see the letters there. It also has a USB at the back to send your signal out, and a microphone hookup so you can plug right into microphone instead of going out to an amp. And let's turn it on. Okay, so there's some nifty lines. It's searching for Bluetooth, which I'm not going to connect. You can connect in Bluetooth. You've got your volume switch. You've got your different cabs. There's supposedly different cabinets you can emulate. There's a list that comes with it. Very detailed instructions in the user manual. Your mix of the reverb, your delay mod. The mod is really with the tone amp, but you've got the mix, feedback, and time of the delay. Over on the tone / amp, you one side gives you chorus, one side gives you a phaser. Tone, gain, and the different types of mods. You've supposedly got chorus, flanger, all kinds of different things in these different little settings. So let's turn on my amp and give this a try. All right. I'm using Seymour Duncan SH18s through a Mustang amp. And as you can see already, we've got some really interesting effect on the amp. And if we turn it off, you can see that it's coming from the box. All right. So let's take these one by one. See, first we've got the sorry, let me give you my clean tone. Oh, well, that's interesting. It does not do a bypass. Okay, so let's give you my clean tone. All right. So, first thing to learn about the cube is there is no bypass. I'm just going to turn that down because it's awful. All right, let's try the first cab. Okay, let's try the second cab, or third cab. Yeah, they're all the same. They give you all these different interesting names, and this knob virtually makes no difference. All right, let's hear some reverb. So the reverb does work. Looks like there's a little there even when you turn it completely off. All right, not very impressive. So let's switch to the delay mod. Make sure you got everything in there. Okay. So that interference was clearly coming from that part of the pedal. So the mix gives you the amount of the difference. Well, that's pretty good. It does seem to give the clean tone straight through. This is your basic delay. Not very defined. Let's give it more time. Well, let's push the time all the way. Doesn't seem like that knob makes a bit of difference. Okay, let's switch over to the tone amp. And now you see the mod has lit up. Let's turn all these down. On this side is supposed to be a chorus, and you're supposed to be at neutral at 12 o'clock, and then it switches over to a flanger on that side. Chorus. Not really. Well, then let's try it for the flanger. Sounds pretty much the same. At neutral, it's still there. Okay, tone is the difference in brightness and darkness. Virtually no difference with the tone. And we're getting some delay reverb, even though I turned that off. All right, what about our gain? Can we get a nice crunchy sound? Virtually nothing. Now this is supposed to give you the different types of mod. Let's see what they're like differently. Yeah, nothing. So basically, pretty disappointing. And no true bypass.
Easy setup. You can actually adjust all your gain. Have more of a clean sound. Of course, you can still adjust your amp. I'm just running a Katana Boss amp and playing Les Paul electric guitar. It's got a volume button, so you can set everything you like on your amp. More of a clean sound. Of course, it's I'm running my M-Wave wireless transmitters, and then of course I got a power cord or my cord running to my amp, and then just your USB power cord. It's good for if you want a little pedal that's got a little bit of everything in it. Gain to it. Turn it all off. So, easy setup, easy to use, very convenient. Since it's been a little bit small, you can still use your foot. I highly recommend it. So be sure to check it out.